Hello friends, Kurt Berglund with you with more Superstar Baseball Franchise All-Star One and Done Tournament. Well, one and done. Maybe some of the losers will be making a reappearance later in the tournament. We'll see how that goes. Today, of course, my very scientific method of selecting matchups continues. And that means the first team I pull out of the box is the home team, and the second team I pull out of the box is the visiting team. So today we are at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, and it's the Atlanta Braves / Milwaukee Braves / Boston Braves hosting the Cincinnati, or if you're Sparky Anderson or Milo Hamilton, Cincinnati Reds. So it's the Reds at the Braves in this first round matchup. The pitching matchup is an interesting one. It'll be Don Gullett, a flamethrower for the Cincinnati Reds, the left-hander. Tough to pick the best starting pitcher in franchise history for that team, but I'm going with Gullett on peak value. And he'll be opposed by Braves right-hander Greg Maddux, who needs basically no introduction. So, with no further ado, let's get to the starting lineups and play Superstar Baseball All-Star Franchise Edition One and Done Tournament. Alright, the dice we use for Superstar Baseball, the black die is the tens digit, and the yellow and white dice are added together to make the ones digit on these cards. The Reds lineup today goes as follows. Pete Rose leads off at third base. Joe Morgan bats second at second base. Frank Robinson bats third in right field. Johnny Bench bats fourth. Behind the plate, Tony Perez will bat fifth. He's the DH today. George Foster will bat sixth. He's going to play left field. And if I can make my fingers work, Eric Davis will bat seventh. He'll play center field. Joey Votto will bat eighth. He's going to play first base. And Barry Larkin will bat ninth and play shortstop. For Don Gullett will be the starting pitcher. For defense for the Reds, we have a grand total of 72 defensive points, which means that the automatic outs will happen on 13, 14, and 15, at least to start the game, before we make any substitutions. I'm going to write 13, 14, and 15 on my scorecard here so I don't forget. And let's talk about the Braves, which I will call the Atlanta Braves, but you can call Boston or Milwaukee if you prefer. Leading off at third base is Eddie Matthews. Batting second left field, Dale Murphy. Hank Aaron will bat third and play right field. Joe Torre will bat fourth. He'll be behind the plate. Notice he does not have an I behind his defensive rating at catcher, so we do not subtract a point from each stolen base attempt. Joe Adcock will bat fifth. He's going to play first base. Bob Horner will bat sixth. He's going to be the DH today. Andrew Jones will bat seventh. He's going to play center field. Glenn Hubbard will bat eighth. He's going to play second base. And Rafael Furcal will bat ninth and play shortstop. On the mound, it's Greg Maddux. And there is his card. All right, so for the Braves, we have 68 defensive points. That means their automatic outs will occur on rolls of 12, 14, and 15. And I'm going to write those right below Greg Maddux so I don't forget those. And again, those are subject to change as substitutions occur during the ball game. All right, so it's Maddux against Rose to start this one. And I think we are ready to go. Got our dice, and here we go with the first pitch of the game to Pete Rose. That's a 30. That's an open result. So Rose will draw a walk from Greg Maddux to get the ball game started. A rare walk from Maddux, and we are underway. I want to get my charts in a little bit different position here. Okay, now we're ready. All right, Joe Morgan steps in. And also, I'm going to need a D20 occasionally, so I'm going to grab that. Okay, here we go. Maddux the stretch and the delivery to Morgan. That's an open result of a 35. And Morgan with a base hit. Where's it going? It's going to center field. Drops in front of Andrew Jones. Look at Pete Rose going around second and into third with a head first slide. Excuse me. And the Reds have men at the corners with nobody out in the first. Here's Frank Robinson. The Braves defense is going to play at double play depth. The pitch to Robinson. Hey, struck him out. Got him on a changeup. And there's one gone now. Bench coming up. Bench has the eye behind his defensive rating, so we will be subtracting a point from each base stealer's grade from Atlanta. Maddux the stretch and the delivery. The infield still at double play depth, and that's an open result on Maddux's card. Bench takes a whack at this one. He hits it on the ground to Hubbard. Hubbard has no play except to Adcock at first. Rose will score with the first run of the game, and Bench has himself an RBI. It's 1-0 Reds. And Perez comes to the plate with Morgan at second base. 2 down. Maddux the stretch and the delivery, and hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas! People forget Maddux can hump up on the fastball, and he got Perez swinging on that one. So, we go to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Reds. And it'll be Gullett facing Matthews, who actually did lead off a fair amount. Then Murphy, then Aaron. Pitch from Gullett is an open result. Matthews drills it to right center and deep. This is going to get over Eric Davis's head and one hop the wall. Eddie's around first on his way to second. And it's a leadoff first inning double for the Braves. Here's Murph. Gullett the stretch. The pitch to him is an open result. Murphy swings. Hey, comes up with air. Got him on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Hank Aaron coming up. Matthews in scoring position. First base is open. Torrey on deck. Gullett the stretch. And the delivery to the home, well, maybe the home run champ, depending upon what you think. The swing by Aaron is hit in the air. Where's this going? It's going to left. Under it is George Foster. And there's 2 down as Matthews holds the second, and now it's up to Torrey to bring home the tying run in the first. Gullett the stretch and the delivery to Joe Torrey. He hits it on the ground. This one is going to Larkin at shortstop. He fires Tavato, and that will retire the Braves in the first. So we've played one, and it's 1-0 Reds. 1+done means every pitch matters, every hit matters, every substitution matters. It's Foster, Davis, and Votto coming up in the Reds' second inning. Maddux winds and deals. Open result. Big George gets a whack at this one, and he drills it down the left field line past a diving Eddie Matthews. Gonna rattle around in the corner. Murph digs it out of there, and Foster's around first, heading to second with a leadoff double for the Reds. Maddux maybe not on his game today. Votto at the, I'm sorry, Davis is up. Davis is up, and the Cards are sticking together. Foster at second, nobody out. The delivery to Eric Davis. He walked him. 2 on now with nobody out. Second walk for Maddux. Votto coming up. Braves infield, double play depth. The pitch from Maddux, open result on Votto. Double play target, hit in the air. This one goes to right field. It's Henry Aaron under it, and he's going to make the catch in shallow right. Foster holds, and Larkin comes to the plate. Maddux the stretch, and the delivery to Barry Larkin is an open result. This is hit on the ground to Glenn Hubbard at second. Now I gotta look. Hubbard goes to Furcal for 1, and the relay to Adcock is not in time. They retired Davis 4-6 on the fielder's choice. Foster moves to third. Larkin is safe at first. So there's Reds at the corners now for Rose, and Maddux continues to struggle. Rose walked and scored in the first. The pitch from Greg popped him up. Fair territory. Eddie Matthews calling and taking 4 out, number 3. So Maddux gets out of it after an inning and a half. It's 1-0 Reds. Bottom of the second, Adcock, Horner, and Jones coming up for Atlanta against the servings of Don Gullett. Gullett winds and deals. He walks Adcock, a leadoff base runner again for the Braves. Here comes Horner. Making out these lineups is always a challenge. Always leaving people out that should be playing. Gullett the stretch and the delivery. He walks Horner. 2 on with nobody out now for Andrew Jones, who is eligible for Hall of Fame recognition next year. Gullett the stretch and the delivery to Jones. Andrews swings and misses. He comes up with air. Gullett gets him on a bender. 2 strikeouts for Gullett. There's 1 gone in the second. Now it's Hubbard. Adcock at second, Horner at first. Not a lot of speed on the bases. Gullett the stretch and the delivery. Open result on Don's card. Hubbard hits it in the air. This one goes to center. Eric Davis with plenty of arm to hold Joe Adcock at second, and there's 2 gone, and now Furcal comes up with the runners still at first and second. Gullett the stretch and the delivery, and he walks Furcal. Gullett has walked the bases loaded in inning number 2. That will bring up Matthews, who doubled in the first. Golden opportunity for Atlanta. Gullett the stretch and the delivery, and my fine motor skills one more time are eluding me. The delivery to Matthews is ball 4. He throws another wide one, and here comes Sparky out of the dugout to talk to him. Gullett just walked in a run. It's a 1-1 ball game. Here comes Murph. The Reds are going to start action going in the bullpen. And that will be, that will be Paul Derringer. Reds pitcher from the 30s and 40s. And I believe he was pitching in the 50s, but I can't remember with who. Somebody who remembers, tell me in the comments. So Derringer is starting to throw. Murph is up. He struck out in the first. There are 2 outs. We got a 1-1 game. It's Horner at third, Furcal at second, and Matthews at first. And it's ball 4 to Murphy. In comes run number 2 for the Braves. 5 walks in the inning for Gullett. Don Gullett is imploding on the mound at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. Here's Henry Aaron coming up. This game could be over in a hurry if Gullett hangs one. Derringer not quite ready yet. Sparky on the top step of the dugout. Gullett the stretch. The delivery to Aaron is an open result. And Aaron with a base hit. Where is it going? It's going to center field. Furcal scores easily. Scoring from third is Matthews, and stopping at second is Murphy. Gullett's implosion is complete. It's a 4-1 Braves lead, and here comes Sparky, and he's bringing the hook with him. Don Gullett falls apart in the bottom of the second inning against the Braves. And we're going to see a new pitcher. It's going to be right-hander Paul Derringer. We'll give you Gullett's numbers, and they're not pretty. 1 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 4 runs. They're all earned with 2 more men that are his responsibility on the bases. Murphy at second and Aaron at first. It's a 4-1 Braves lead. Torrey at the plate, Derringer the stretch, and the delivery to Joe Torre, and we've got an optional X chart reading. It's a 25 on the X chart. That will be a wild pitch. Getting past bench, which isn't easy to do. The runners will move up to second and third. Derringer the stretch again. The pitch to Torrey. Open result. And Joe just missed ending the game. This one is hit on the ground to Joe Morgan. He gloves it and throws to Votto, and that will retire the side. But the Braves bat around and get 4 on 5 bases on balls from Don Gullett. After 2 complete, Atlanta 4, Cincinnati 1. And they've given Greg Maddux a 3-run lead. It'll be Morgan, Robinson, and bench coming up 2, 3, 4 in the Reds' third. And the Reds have some work to do. The pitch from Maddux to Morgan. Hey, struck him out. That's number 3 for Maddux. 1 gone in the third. And it's the first time Greg has retired the leadoff batter in the inning. Maddux kicks and deals to Robinson. That's an open result. Robbie with a looper, base hit into right. Takes Maddux the other way. Aaron throws it back in, and it'll be bench coming to the plate. 1 out, 1 on for the Reds. We're in the third. It's 4-1 Atlanta. The pitch from Maddux. Hey, struck him out with number 4. Perez coming up now. Maddux, the stretch, and the delivery, and it's popped up. On the infield, Glenn Hubbard on the infield dirt. Calls and takes it for out number 3. We've played 2.5, and it's 4-1 Braves. Derringer needs to hold Atlanta where they are, because getting more off Maddux, especially when the Reds have had chances but haven't gotten more than 1. It's Adcock, Horner, and Jones, righty, righty, righty against the righty Derringer. The pitch from Paul Derringer is an open result. Adcock, hey, struck him out. One gone, and the first strikeout for Derringer. Here comes Bob Horner. Derringer kicks and deals. Popped him up. Foul territory. Johnny Bench throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 2. Horner going for the downs on that one. Andrew Jones up. 0 for 1. Derringer winds and deals. Line drive caught by Rose, and that'll retire the side. A 1-2-3 third, which is just what the Reds needed the Braves to do. And we go to the 4th with the score, Atlanta 4, Cincinnati 1 in our 1+done franchise all-star tournament. Foster, Davis, and Votto coming up. 6, 7, 8 for the Reds in inning number 4. The pitch, open result against Maddux. So Foster's going to get a whack at this one. He doubled in the second. Hit on the ground. Let's see where it's going. It's going to Furcal. He's up with it and throws to Adcock for out number 1. Eric Davis coming up. He walked in the second. Maddux kicks and delivers. Popped him up. Furcal on the infield dirt. 2 down. And now Votto. If Maddux is getting in his rhythm, Cincinnati's got a problem. The pitch. Hey! Struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas! After 3.5, it's Atlanta 4, Cincinnati 1. Derringer back out. He'll face Hubbard for Call in the top of the order with Matthews. 8-9-1 coming up. Derringer winds and deals. Hit on the ground by Hubbard. This one goes to Morgan. He plants and throws to Votto for out number 1. For Call coming up. Derringer winds and delivers. An open result for Raphael. Hit on the ground by Furcal. This one goes to Votto, and he's going to take it unassisted for out number 2. 6 in a row retired by Derringer since his entry into the ball game. Now it's Matthews, 1 for 1, a double, a walk, a run scored, a ribby. Later, he's going to drive everybody back to the ballpark, and hey, struck him out. Derringer with his second strikeout, 7 in a row retired. We go to the 5th, and it's Atlanta 4, Cincinnati 1. Derringer is dealing, but the Reds need to do their part on offense. It'll be Larkin, Rose, and Morgan in the Reds' 5th. 9-1-2. Maddux winds and delivers. Open result. Hit on the ground by Larkin. It's gloved by Adcock. He's going to flip to Maddux covering, and there's 1 down. 6 in a row retired by Maddux. And look at the string he's got here. He's got 3, 6, 9, 11. He's retired 10 of the last 11 batters. Bad news for Cincinnati. He's got it going. Rose is 0 for 1. Maddux winds and deals. That's an open result. Nope, I missed it. I counted it wrong. I'm re-rolling. And this is hit on the ground by Rose. Pete, grounder to Matthews. To his left, he plants and throws to Adcock for out number 2. And here's Morgan with 2 outs and nobody on. Maddux winds and deals. Open result for Joe. Hey, struck him out, and that's number 6 for Maddux. We're halfway through this one, and it's Atlanta 4, Cincinnati 1. Kind of funny, the Braves are winning this one. In the 70s and early 80s, the Reds used to beat the Braves like a drum. But they're losing this one. And that was when I was watching a lot of Braves baseball. Of course, in 82 that changed, but the whole Reds team fell apart in 82. So Murphy, Aaron, and Torrey against Derringer. The Reds bullpen is starting to throw. It's Brosnan and Henry. Perhaps Derringer said something to Sparky Anderson in the dugout. Brosnan and Henry are throwing in the Reds bullpen. It's lefty-righty double-barreled action, just the way Sparky likes it. Derringer winds and deals. Open result to Murph. Hey, struck him out. Number 3 for Derringer. And that's 8 in a row retired since his entry into the game. Now it's Aaron, 1 for 2 with a pair of ribbies. And big ribbies they were. Open result. The hammer swings and lifts it to center and deep. Davis is back. He's going to try for it. He climbs the wall, but there's no bringing it back. It's gone. A home run for Aaron off Derringer. It's 5-1 Braves. And Torrey comes to the plate. Derringer upset with himself on the mound. Sparky looking down at the bullpen. Derringer winds and deals. Open result to Torrey. Base hit for Joe. And out of the dugout comes Sparky. We're going to see a new pitcher. And it's going to be Jim Brosnan. In the bottom of the 6th, Derringer is done. He goes 2 2/3, allows 2 hits, doesn't walk anybody. He strikes out 3, but he allows 1 homer and 1 run so far. Brosnan will be dealing against Adcock with Torrey at first and 1 man out. He was the short man, or one of the short men, on the Reds World Series team in 1961. Bill Henry was the other. And Henry continues to throw in the Reds bullpen. Adcock up 0 for 1. The pitch from Brosnan is an open result. And I'm still having fine motor skill issues. Ground ball hit to Rose at third, and it clanks off his glove. Going to be a 1-base error. Adcock is safe. Torrey is safe at second. 2 on with Horner coming up against Brosnan. Reds needed a double play ball. They got it, but Rose couldn't handle it. The delivery from Brosnan is an open result on Horner. Hit in the air by Bob. This one goes to left field. And under it is George Foster. That's going to hold Torrey at second. And Andrew Jones comes up. 5-1 Atlanta, bottom of the 5th. There's 2 gone now. Brosnan trying to work out of the mess. The delivery is an open result to Andrew. And Jones hits it on the ground. This one goes to Pete Rose. He's going to go the short way to Morgan at second, and that will retire the Braves in the 5th. But they add a run on a Henry Aaron home run to center field, and it's 5-1 Atlanta at the moment. Maddux has been dealing since the 1st. Robinson, Bench, and Perez, righty against Maddux in the 6th. Greg winds and delivers. That's an open result. Robinson swings. He's 1 for 2, and there's another hit right back through the box. A base hit for Robinson, and that might be a start for something for Cincinnati. Bench coming up. He's 0 for 2, but he does have The Reds RBI on the day. Maddux the stretch and the delivery. Open result to bench. Johnny hits one to Furcal. He gloves it and throws it over Oberkfeld's head. Glenn knocks it down. Chases it down in short right field, but the E6 means 2 Reds are safe. Robinson at second, bench at first, and there's nobody out in the 6th. We've had some defensive breakdowns. Perez 0 for 2. He's at the plate. Maddux looking for a double play ball. The Braves infield at double play depth. Maddux deals to Perez. That's an open result for Tony. And it's a base hit to right. They're taking Maddux the other way. Scoring is Robinson. It's 5-2. Going to third is bench as Aaron's throw comes into second. There are Reds at the corners. It's a 5-2 game. Foster coming up. And now the Atlanta bullpen will get active. A 1+done means you got to be ready. So we're going to see Tom House and Craig Kimbrell. Lefty-righty double-barreled action just the way Bobby Cox likes it. Braves infield still at double play depth. Bench at third, Perez at first, Foster at the plate. Maddux the stretch and the delivery popped him up. That's going to drift into foul territory. Joe Torre throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 1. Eric Davis up now. Eric the Red. All of these men are the tying run at the plate. Maddux the stretch and the delivery to Davis. That's an open result. Davis takes a whack and hits it to center and deep. This is going to drive Jones to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. A 3-run bomb for Davis. And the Reds pull even with a 4-run 6th inning. We are knotted up at 5. Bobby Cox coming out of the dugout. He's holding up his left hand. He wants Tom House. That's going to do it for Maddux. And Maddux goes 5 1/3 innings. He allows 6 hits, one of them a homer. He walks 2. He strikes out 6, and he was betrayed by his defense. He allows 5 runs, 4 of them are earned. All right, so Tom House, the left-hander from the early to mid-70s Braves, is coming on. Kimbrell continues to throw in the Braves bullpen, and he is being joined by somebody. Tom Glavine. Kimbrell and Glavine are throwing in the Braves bullpen. It's a 5-5 game. There's one out in the top of the 6th. Votto is 0 for 2. He faces the left-handed dealing Tom House. House winds and deals. That's an open result for Votto. Joey snakes it through the left side. It's a base hit, and he's on. Now it'll be Larkin. The Braves can't stop the bleeding. House the stretch. Larkin's 0 for 2. The pitch. Open result against Barry Larkin. And Larkin with a base hit to right. Around second goes Votto. He's heading to third, and there's going to be Reds at the corners. 2 consecutive singles off House. Glavine and Kimbrell are cooking in the bullpen. And, yeah, here comes Bobby Cox again. He wants Kimbrell. House doesn't get the job done. He gets no innings pitched, allows 2 hits, and that's it. So Bobby Cox wants Kimbrel. Now Cecil Upshaw joins Glavine in the Braves bullpen. There's 1 out, Votto at third, and Larkin at first. Rose comes up. Braves infield is in. Kimbrel the stretch and the delivery. Open result. He needed a strikeout and he didn't get it. Pete Rose hits a ground ball. It's knocked down by Furcal. He picks it up and fires to Adcock to nip Rose by a step. But Votto is going to score on the miscue. Well, not a charged miscue, but they could have had 2 there and didn't get it. Larkin moves up to second. It's 6-5 Reds on the RBI ground out by Rose. Here's Morgan with first base open. They're going to pitch to him. They want no part of Robinson, even though they don't have the platoon advantage. Kimbrel the stretch and the delivery. Hey, struck him out, and there's the strikeout he wanted. But the Reds get 5 big runs in the 6th on 5 hits. 1 costly error. They leave 1, and after 5.5 innings, they get the lead back. 6-5 Cincinnati. Now Brosnan's work becomes a lot more meaningful. He's got Hubbard, Furcal, and Eddie Matthews. 8-9-1 in the order coming up in the bottom of the 6th. Hubbard is 0 for 2. Brosnan winds and deals. That's an open result to Rub-a-Dub Hub. And he walked him. So the tying run is aboard now for Furcal. The Cincinnati bullpen gets cooking again. Henry gets up, and he's joined by Rob Dibble. Lefty-righty double-barreled action for Sparky. Furcal at the plate. The pitch from Brosnan, and Furcal squares to bunt. He is an A bunter. And that one is a pop-up caught by Brosnan. Furcal does not get the job done. 1 gone. Hubbard holds at first. Now it's Eddie Matthews. Eddie 1 for 2. The pitch. Open result. Hey, struck him out. Brosnan picks a good time for his first strikeout, and now it's Murph. Murph is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts and a walk. That means Brosnan's trying to get Murph on the hat trick in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch from Brosnan, that is an optional X chart reading. A 35 on the optional X chart is he hit him. He hits Murph. So that's going to move Hubbard up to second. Murphy down to first. 2 on, 2 outs for Aaron. The tying run at second. The go-ahead run at first in Murphy. Brosnan the stretch. The delivery to Aaron. Open result for Henry. And Aaron hits it in the air. This one goes to center field, Eric Davis. In right center, but he's got room and time to get there. And that will retire Atlanta in the 6th. We got a good game going here. After 6 complete, it is Cincinnati 6, Atlanta 5. Kimbrel is back out for the 7th to the surprise of everyone involved, and it'll be Robinson, Bench, and Perez. It's a one and done, baby. It's a one and done. You got to stretch them out. Robinson 2 for 3. Kimbrel winds and deals. Open result against Robinson. And this is hit in the air. Goes to left field. That's Murph. And he makes the catch for out number 1. Johnny Bench is 0 for 3, but it's been a productive 0 for 3. He's got a ribby and a run scored. Kimbrel, the stretch and the delivery. Hey, struck out Johnny Bench. Second strikeout for Kimbrel. Now it's Perez, 1 for 3. Kimbrel, the stretch and the delivery. And hey, strikes out Perez. It's a 1-2-3 7th. It's time to stretch them out in Atlanta. Kimbrel holds serve. Now it's up to the offense. Brosnan's day is done. We're going to see Dibble face Torrey, Adcock, and Horner unless the Braves' Bobby Cox decides to go to the bench. But it's Dibble on now. The right-hander, one of the nasty boys. Torrey, Adcock, Horner. We're going to take a quick look at the Braves bench. Bruce Benedict, Jerry Royster, Darrell Evans, Chipper Jones, Ralph Garr, and oh, no, wait. No, not a Lou. I cut a Lou. I didn't actually do him physical harm. I just dropped him from the team. All right, so 5 players on the Braves bench. All right, so it's going to be Torrey to lead off. Joe can tie it. Dibble. The delivery. Hey, struck him out. 1 gone in the 7th. Adcock coming up. At some point, I'm going to use Chipper here. Got to get Garr in the game. Adcock, the delivery from Dibble. Ooh, it's an open result on Rob. So Adcock's going to get a whack at this one. And it's hit on the ground. Tapper in front of home plate. Bench is on it like stink on a fish. He throws to Votto, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Horner. We're in the 7th. Bob is 0 for 2. The pitch. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas! It's a 1-2-3 7th for Dibs. We go to the 8th. Reds 6, Braves 1. Drama, drama, drama in this whole tournament. Can you stand it? So Kimbrel is done. He goes 1 2/3 and strikes out 3. And he is done. Cecil Upshaw is going to be the new pitcher. Garber takes his spot in the bullpen. Bobby Cox has all hands on deck. Glavine is ready. Cecil Upshaw, a side armor, of course. Closer on the Braves' 69 division winner. And he'll face Foster, Davis, and Votto in the Reds' 8th. George is 1 for 3. It's 6-5 Cincinnati, 6-5 Reds. 1 and done. The pitch from Upshaw is hit on the ground by Foster. It's gloved by Adcock. He's going to take it himself for out number 1. There's 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Garber and Glavine are throwing in the bullpen for Atlanta. The Reds bullpen has Aroldis Chapman and Clay Carroll throwing. Lefty-righty double-barreled action for Sparky. Davis is up. He hit the bomb that tied the game in the sixth. He's 1 for 2. Upshaw's delivery is an open result. Davis hits it in the air. Not deep. Under it is Henry Aaron for out number 2. Votto coming up. He's 1 for 3 with a run scored. Reds have a razor-thin 6-5 lead. The pitch to Joey. Open result on Upshaw's card. The pitch to Votto is hit on the ground. Gloved by Adcock one more time. He's going to flip to Upshaw covering, and that'll retire Cincinnati in inning number 8. We go to the bottom of the 8th with the Reds up 6-5. Carroll and Chapman are ready in the bullpen for Cincinnati. Dibble back out. Jones is due, but we're seeing some movement in the Braves dugout. And what do we got here? All right, so coming out of the dugout to bat for Jones is Ralph Garr. He will bat against Dibble. In the on-deck circle for Hubbard is Darrell Evans. Dibble kicks and delivers. Popped him up. Sawed him off. Barry Larkin on the infield dirt is calling and taking for out number 1. Garr does not come through. Now it's Hubbard. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's not Hubbard. Hubbard called back. It's going to be Evans. Evans to pinch hit here in the 8th against Dibble. Dibble kicks and deals. Open result against Evans. Base hit for Darrell Evans. He's aboard. There's your tying run. For call is due. He's being called back, and out of the dugout comes Chipper. Bobby Cox emptying the bench, firing all the bullets in his chamber. And out of the dugout comes Sparky. The managerial wheels are spinning. 1 out, 1 on for the Braves. Are they going to run for Evans is a fascinating question, and yes, they are. More managerial wheel turning as Jerry Royster is going to run for Evans at first base. So there's 1 man left on the Braves bench, and it's Bruce Benedict. Chipper is at the plate. Dibble is done. He goes an inning and a third, allows a hit, strikes out 2, and does not allow any runs yet. However, Royster at first is his responsibility. Coming in to face Chipper is Aroldis Chapman. The left-hander, the flamethrower. Clay Carroll continues in the bullpen. And Bill Henry joins him. All righty. So it's Chipper against Chapman. Chapman, the stretch, with Royster at first, and the delivery. Royster's not going, and that's an open result. Chipper's going to get a whack at this one, and it's hit on the ground to Morgan. He goes to Larkin for one, the relay to Joey Votto is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 4-6-3 turn by the Reds. And one more biscuit for breakfast. And Chipper gives the Braves the lead. But no. So we've got some defensive changes coming. A lot of defensive changes coming for Atlanta. And we're going to see that defensive rating plummet. All right, so Chipper's going to go play short in the top of the ninth. He will be a -1. Royster will play second. He will be a 0. Gar will go play left. He will be a 0. And Murphy will shift over to center field in the top of the ninth. And he will be a 9. So let's recount our defensive points for automatic outs. 18, 38, 37. Maddux is out. Upshaw is still in, and he is a 0. One more time, 38, 37, 37 points of defensive acumen for the Braves. Let's see what their automatic outs become. 12 and 13. All right. Reds lead, top of the ninth, 6-5. 6-5. Upshaw back out to face Larkin, Rose, and Morgan, with Garber and Glavine ready in the bullpen. Braves had a golden opportunity in the 8th and did not capitalize. All right, here we go. Larkin up. Open result. Larkin takes a swing, and no, he checks his swing and goes down to first on the bases on balls. Here comes Bobby Cox. He's seen enough of Upshaw. He wants Garber to face Rose, and of course Garber stopped Rose's 44-game hitting streak in 78, I want to say. All right, so it's Garber replacing Upshaw. Upshaw goes 1 inning, allows a walk, no runs yet, and Rose at the plate. Is Rose going to be asked to bunt by Sparky? Garber the stretch and the delivery. It's not an automatic out. It's an open result, and it's hit on the ground by Rose to Royster at second. To his left, he throws to Adcock for the out. Larkin moves up to second base, and now it's Morgan with first base open. Morgan has the hat trick. He's 1 for 4, but he's struck out 3 times. They could walk him and get to Robinson, but they're not gonna. Garber the stretch. The delivery to Morgan. Hey! Struck him out on a changeup. Garber's specialty. There's 2 gone, and now it's bench with Perez on deck. I'm sorry, now it's Robinson with bench on deck. Frank is 2 for 3. Garber the stretch. The delivery is a 39. That's an open result. Robinson swings, and it's a base hit up the middle. Murph charges hard. The throw is coming home for Larkin to Torrey, and it's not in time. Larkin scores as RBI single for Robinson and the Reds lead 7-5. Bench coming up. That's a big run. That is a big run for Cincinnati. 2 outs in the ninth. Now it's Bench. Garber the stretch. The delivery to Johnny Bench is an open result. Bench hits it on the ground. No, he hits it to left and deep. Back goes Gar, and it's gone. A 2-run bomb by Bench. And it's 9-5. Cincinnati in the ninth. Out of the dugout comes Bobby Cox. He wants Glavine to face Perez to change the juju. That's it for Garber. 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 2 runs. He also gave up a run for Upshaw. 9-5 Reds with 3 in the ninth. Glavine facing Perez without the platoon advantage. The pitch. Open result. Perez swings and hits it in the air. High but not deep. Under it is Henry Aaron, and he puts it away for out number 3. A 3-run ninth on 2 hits. They don't leave anybody. Aroldis Chapman coming back out for the 9th inning. We got Reds 9, Braves 5. And 1+done is looking like done for the Braves unless they can pull off a miracle. Chapman on the mound, Carroll and Henry in the pen. Sparky permitting himself a smoke and a smile in the dugout. Matthews, Murphy, and Aaron coming up for Atlanta, the 1, 2, 3 hitters in the game. Chapman the stretch and the delivery. Ooh, it's an open result. Matthews gets to swing at this, and it's hit to right and deep. Back goes, I can't believe this, back goes Robinson to the wall, and it's gone. A 9-6 game now. As Eddie Matthews just took Aroldis Chapman out of here, and here comes Sparky. He's had enough of Chapman. He wants his old closer, Clay Carroll, the right-hander, to come on and face Murphy. 9-6, what a game. Carroll is on. Nobody out, bottom of the ninth. It's 9-6 Cincinnati. Murphy, Aaron, and Torrey are next. Carroll winds and deals. That's a X chart, an optional X chart reading. We got a 38. Wild pitch. Bounces to the screen, but doesn't matter. Murphy up. Carroll winds and deals. That's an open result. He walks Murph. That's not what you want. Sparky taking another drag off the SIG, off the lucky strike. 9-6. Aaron is up. Torrey on deck. Torrey would be the tying run. Carroll the stretch and the pitch to the hammer. Open result. Hit on the ground. Not what the Braves want. This goes to Larkin at short. He goes to Morgan for 1. The relay to Votto is not in time as Aaron beats the Rap at first. 1 gone now. Aaron on with Torrey up and Adcock on deck. Carroll the stretch. Checks Aaron at first. The delivery. Joe Torrey is 1 for 4. The delivery to Joe. Ball 4. He walked him. 2 on now. And the tying run comes to the plate in the bottom of the ninth in Joe Adcock, who's got plenty of muscle. On deck is Horner. He's got plenty of muscle. There's 1 out. Sparky is breaking out the vaping materials in the Reds dugout. Bill Henry throwing all by himself in the bullpen. Maybe he's in for Gar if we get to that point. 9-6 Reds, 1 out. Aaron at second, Torrey at first, Adcock at the plate, the tying run potentially. Carroll the stretch. The delivery is an open result to Adcock. Adcock, hey, struck him out. Carroll gets him on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas! 2 gone in the ninth. Now it's up to Horner. Horner can tie it. Last chance saloon for the Braves. Carroll the stretch. The delivery to Horns. 36. Hit in the air to center. Back goes Eric Davis to the wall. He's got it and the Reds survive. And 9-6 come from behind victory for Cincinnati. Let's give you the totals. Wow, what a game. Every game in this series is unbelievable. For the victorious and visiting Cincinnati Reds, 9 runs, 9 hits, and they committed 1 error. For the Braves, 6 runs on 6 hits. The Reds pitching staff walked 8. And the Braves lost. And they committed 1 costly error. The winning pitcher for the Reds will be Jim Brosnan. The save, and a shaky one at that, goes to Clay Carroll. The loss will be taken by Tom House. The Reds advance, the Braves go home. 1 and done, baby. 1 and done. Thanks for being with me. I hope you have a wonderful day, everybody. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, do the whole 9 yards. I do appreciate it. And follow me on Twitter @KurtBerglund14 and join the Facebook page, Universal Baseball Association Lounge. I post all my links there. Have a great day. So long, everybody.